can join us.
All right, thanks for the invite.
Let me fix your hair.
Okay.
And you look beautiful.
We can edit that.
You look beautiful. No. We got to keep it real with our peeps out there.
Okay.
So, because see, you can hear little footsteps.
I hear
Do you hear
footsteps.
Yeah.
So,
there's
footsteps.
Is that Robbie?
No, this is something
No.
we...
Hey, he actually did what you asked him to do.
I know he did.
The washer.
Listen, this is, ladies and gentlemen, you can't see what's going on in the background here. But let me tell you.
And a stomper.
Let's go back to, they're going to get a kick out of this, but let's rewind. Okay, so we are 3 Lanes Crossing. You all know us. And we thank you for tuning in to this special announcement that we have. And although this is starting out a bit funny, this is somewhat serious and funny. But this is a time we just want to breathe and say, okay, here we are. Everybody knows what's going on in the world right now. It's a bit unnerving and chaotic.
Yes, we have had to cancel our world tour.
That's correct. No more jetting off across the Atlantic.
But you know what? We will survive. We will survive. So, all of the talk about the coronavirus new strains, and that's a whole nother topic. We could talk for 152 minutes today about
Or more.
about everybody, their misconceptions, all that. We've got people that are on this side saying, don't freak out, it's nothing to worry about. Then we got people over here saying, this is the end of the world, you're going to die.
Where you need to be is like right there.
Yes, like right in here is where you need to be. So,
because we're not dismissing its severity if
No.
you come in contact with the illness.
definitely not. This could potentially be a really, really bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, what people need to do, in my opinion, is number one, stop watching the news for your source of all of that information. There are really, really good resources. One that I would probably listen to is the Center for Disease Control, not the news.
Yeah.
They are not medical professionals, although they might consult with them. Go to the websites and consult the sites that tell you what to do. Like, to me, the common sense stuff, wash your hands. I mean, that's...
Which you should be doing anyways.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people... What is going on?
I'm getting a phone call.
Okay, decline it.
So
Click that decline on your watch. It'll turn it off on...
People also
this.
think
Yeah, there we
that it is the flu. It's not the flu. It's totally different.
It's completely different.
It has similar symptoms, but I mean, and even the flu is contagious, and we've been in flu in cold season. So if you haven't been washing your hands already,
Well, that to me, that's a common sense, like a basic to help stop the spread of any of this.
There are little flyers like online floating around showing the differences between flu, common cold, coronavirus, etc.
So what we just wanted to say to people is just, you know, use common sense. Don't freak out. I know people have wiped out toilet paper, wiped out meat, and I get part of it. I understand. The thing is, I understand where people are coming from in the panic of not knowing what's to come. But this is also a time where faith is put to the test in what you believe and if you trust God. So while in no means I'm saying just say, oh,
Everybody has to do their part to make this work.
Yes, God gives us a brain and gives us common sense. But then when we do what we know to do, we have to trust Him and not freak out. Because
there's a difference in being prepared and having the supplies you need because there's quarantine, school's out. But then there's a difference in being prepared and panicking.
And hoarding, because there are families who actually will need that loaf of bread or milk that they cannot get, and they can't afford to pay twice its value because somebody wants to upcharge.
And just if there's something you can do to help your neighbor or an extended family, church family, especially the elderly, a lot of people that ran out and bought enough food to last for 6 months, there's a lot of income-based people or families that literally live paycheck to paycheck, that couldn't go buy food because they hadn't got paid yet.
Right.
And they just need that jar of peanut butter, the loaf of bread,
yes,
and the hamburger meat, you know, to make a meal for their family. If you see where you've got plenty to last you and somebody's really in need, then, you know, I saw this morning a friend of ours, because we don't like to give other people's names, but her parents had no toilet paper at home. And so she took to Facebook trying to find somebody that would give up one of their 872 packages. And luckily she found somebody.
Good.
So just, you know, do what you can. And, you know, obviously you want to take care of your family. And,
yeah, and the crazy thing is, nobody said delivery trucks were going to stop.
Yeah, as of right now, they're not.
As of right now, they're still supposed to be stocking shelves.
Right.
mm-hmm.
So it doesn't mean that you can't go to the grocery store. Just use grocery pickup, or you know, a way that if you're sick or you've got one in your family sick, call a friend to go get it for you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just use precautions when you go to the grocery store. Use the sanitation wipes on the buggy, or your hand sanitizer, or whatever. There's ways you can do it and be cautious about it.
Well, this has really driven me to look at a lot of scriptures and to do my part, but to also trust God with this too. Psalm 46, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. And it goes on from there. But I guess that's just, I don't know. And use this time, you know, kids are out of school, obviously. They've been out in Tennessee. We have family in Tennessee. They've been out of school before our kids were let out. And I've seen a lot of good things. People are freaking out because I have a senior that's graduating this year. And it's one of those things where my heart breaks a little for her, because there's a lot of things she's going to miss out on. And we hopefully will get to go back to school first, second week of April when everything goes back. But all of the seniors that play sports, that this is their last year to play. And I actually do, I tear up thinking about it, because I remember being a senior and all of those special things. This is crazy, actually, tearing up. Baseball, golf teams, tennis teams, all of that is put on hold, and that's it. And you can't nobody's going to go back to school to try to get
I wouldn't.
So think about, even though some people seem to be overreacting, this is, even though that's not the end of the world, that's their little world that has been kind of cut off.
Yeah.
And so it's really more, and I know I keep rambling about this, it's thinking about your fellow man, and that we all have different opinions and thought processes on all this, and we want to be there for each other.
But one thing is constant and has never changed and never will change, and that's God.
Absolutely.
And His faithfulness, even when we don't deserve it. God is faithful, and He's still the same God today that He was back when, you know, Noah. You know what I'm saying? And then the Israelites being freed. I mean, He parted the sea. Yeah, we don't see those types of miracles in our day necessarily.
We could.
We could. He is that same God. He has not changed.
Yeah. Well, and here's a scripture too to go with that. We have to have faith and trust, and it says faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. We don't see the end yet, but we have to have faith and hope and believe in that.
Right.
Another one, this is a really good one. Don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And God, we just ask that you halt this virus and protect our nation.
I know there's been a lot going around social media, and I saw someone had posted a comment similar to, like, everybody's kind of panicking, and because the coronavirus is coming, everybody's panicking, going and stocking up on toilet paper. But guess what? The Lord is coming back. So why aren't we running to our Bibles? We know He's coming. We're all going to face judgment and face the Lord one of these days. So let's spend this time evaluating, and we just want to go ahead and extend to you guys, if you don't know the Lord, then this is a great time to reach out to a friend, or you're welcome to contact us, and we'll give you more information and pray with you.
Absolutely.
If you don't know the Lord, please don't hesitate and wait. We will be praying for you, and if you want to reach out just for us to, say, I need some more information, or would you just pray for me as I'm struggling? We will be there for you and pray for you. Just this is us giving you guys an opportunity just to reach out if you need prayer.
Right, because despite the virus and all the other tragedies going on, we never know when our last breath will be.
Exactly.
We never know if we're going to wake up tomorrow.
It may not be related to this virus.
That's right.
But you want to be ready whenever that is, if it's now or when you're 99 years old.
Absolutely.
Well, and here's a few other things I'd say, too. In this time that, I still have to work. I've still got a job I've got to do. I think you have to go.
Still has to work.
Yeah, so we're still going to be, some of us out there. Try to limit your contact, though. And the parents that, I have kids. School is out. Mm-hmm. We're going to be home with them. Use this time. This was another thing I saw on Facebook that we can do. And is teach them how to check oil in their car. Because you're not going to want to literally sit in the house the whole time. Learn some life skills.
Exactly. Use this time as a family to do fun things. Paint your bathroom. Paint your
You can get a lot of to-dos done.
Yeah.
That's right. And Jill, you were saying earlier, as a family, pick a scripture a day
to learn,
or even a week, depending on your schedule and flexibility. Learn a scripture. As a family, memorize that scripture.
One of those would be, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, because this is a time of fear.
Right.
But we don't have to fear.
We don't have to fear.
No, we don't.
But we can get back to when this video first started, what we were laughing about, what you could not see. My son was asked to, I don't know actually what happened, because before I asked him to do anything, he came and got a laundry basket.
I think he was getting his clothes.
And got clothes out of the dryer without being asked, all by himself.
He must have been out of clothes.
God does work miracles.
It's amazing what happens.
And then I told him to get his sheets and come put them in the
At some point today.
And
he did it immediately. So hey, there's hope yet for these teenagers.
There is. Yeah, go outside. You can throw a ball. You can kick a ball.
We don't have to stay in your home. Go outside on your front porch or your yard and
teach your kids. If you're with any of these kids, teach them how to make biscuits.
Oh, and teach them how to fold a fitted sheet.
Yeah,
that's something we could all
basic life skills that these kids can learn. True. Their life could be changed.
Oh, how to balance a checkbook.
Yep.
Yes. For your little ones, take the training wheels off the bicycle.
Yeah.
Learn
perfect time to learn some things.
Yes.
Well, girls, we're going to get, as we wrap this up.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, I think Jill's got a scripture to share, but we're going to throw a little video link in here for you guys, just for something fun later. If you guys want to click on it, check it out.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that, and I think you'll get a good laugh out of it and enjoy it. But
and if you need any ideas for fun things, or if there's anything you need,
or if you have any,
share with everyone. Contact us on our Facebook page. We'll try to make it happen. But just to leave you with this, Numbers 6:24-26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. We love you guys, and praying for everybody to stay healthy and safe. In Jesus' name. Bye, y'all.